Prehistoric Hongshan materials, turquoise, lapis lazuli, malachite, cinnabar stone. Today, one of our members came to see me. He had taken some of his collected Hongshan turquoise artifacts to a gemstone identification center in Beijing, China, where two so-called experts, surnamed Su and Sun, evaluated them. After their examination, they told him that his turquoise pieces were synthetic materials, fake items. Feeling very disappointed, he thought about it for a long time before coming to ask me about it. That deceptive company and those two fraudulent experts often fool people who lack knowledge of physics. They claimed his items were synthetic or even plastic, and told him that if he didn't believe them, he could test it by burning it with a torch. So, this member actually used a gas torch with a flame over 1200 degrees Celsius to test it, and it really caught fire. He even took several photos and sent them to me for advice. When I saw them, I couldn't help but laugh. I then explained everything to him in detail via WeChat call. I'd like to take this opportunity to share it with everyone, so that in the future, you'll be able to distinguish truth from falsehood and avoid being deceived into wasting money. I have explained countless times in our group, during the prehistoric Hongshan culture period, people would often use beautifully colored natural gemstones to carve Hongshan artifacts. However, because these stones such as turquoise, cinnabar stone, malachite, and lapis lazuli have relatively low density and are easily eroded, the ancestors of Hongshan developed a prehistoric high-technology method. They coated these gemstones with a substance called stone wax. This stone wax protected the gemstones from corrosion. Much like how furniture is polished with wax oil, it gives them a bright luster and durability. Stone wax, being a type of wax, can withstand temperatures below 100 degrees Celsius. However, if you burn it with a gas torch at temperatures exceeding 1200 degrees Celsius, it will of course ignite because, after all, it is still a kind of wax. Many people are misled by scammers because when the wax burns, it produces a plastic-like smell. Yet, after the surface wax is completely burned off, the gemstone underneath will not continue to burn and will extinguish naturally. Most people don't wait to see this process. As soon as they see flames, they blow them out and assume the item is fake, throwing it away after being misled by these so-called experts. Therefore, if you ever encounter such unqualified experts who try to deceive you by claiming your turquoise is synthetic or fake, please stay calm. You must remember, all Hongshan cultural artifacts made from turquoise, cinnabar stone, malachite, or lapis lazuli were coated with a layer of stone wax. I must emphasize again, when identifying Hongshan cultural relics, we absolutely do not rely on the jade's outer skin, coloration, or crystalline transformation. Instead, our identification is based solely on the 12 unique unreplicable tool marks found on authentic Hongshan artifacts. Since all Hongshan artifacts displayed in museums worldwide share the same distinctive U-shaped tool marks within their carved grooves, and because such marks cannot be reproduced by any modern tools, electric carving machines, or computer-controlled carving technology, these become the only reliable standard of authentication. Through this unique Hongshan tool mark identification, we have already discovered more than 140 different materials used in Hongshan carvings. From these diverse materials, we've uncovered even more missing pieces of history and prehistoric truths, confirming that Hongshan culture possessed advanced civilization and high technology. Now, let us look at today's featured Hongshan materials in order. Hongshan turquoise materials. Hongshan turquoise materials all feature black iron-like vein patterns. This green turquoise dragon embryo bears royal symbols and clearly displays the tool within tool carving mark. Blue turquoise has a vivid blue color, and some Hongshan artifacts were even carved into G bead forms. This red turquoise sun god piece was carved from top-grade red turquoise. It is exceptionally splendid. Yellow turquoise is extremely rare and hard to find. It is among the rarest of Hongshan turquoise materials. Gray turquoise is even rarer still. This is white turquoise. Many people mistakenly think it's chicken bone white, but that is incorrect, because it also shows the black iron-like veining of turquoise. Hongshan lapis lazuli. Some Hongshan lapis lazuli materials have white patches or golden flecks, which can be seen under magnification. However, in many Hongshan lapis artifacts I've studied, I found examples without any white or gold inclusions, what we call imperial blue lapis lazuli. Hongshan malachite. Hongshan malachite artifacts reveal astonishing information from our ancestors. This Hongshan malachite human figure not only has the characteristic Hongshan droplet-shaped eyes, but also holds a Hongshan eagle in its hands. Because the figure wears Tang Dynasty-style clothing and a headpiece, the sculptor likely feared it would be mistaken for a Tang artifact. Thus, he deliberately carved the Hongshan eagle and droplet-shaped eyes to give us an important clue, proving that Hongshan civilization continued into the Tang dynasty. Hongshan Cinnabar stone. This Hongshan Cinnabar stone human face dragon artifact further confirms that the Sangxingdui culture originated from Hongshan culture. Among Hongshan Cinnabar stone carvings, there are even early Buddhist sculptures indicating that Buddhism existed in prehistoric times, a truly groundbreaking discovery in historical research. In conclusion, understanding the true nature of Hongshan materials helps us uncover the profound wisdom and advanced craftsmanship of our prehistoric ancestors, revealing that the Hongshan culture was far more sophisticated than previously imagined.